Welcome back to TechKidFX for another Hbar price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you the latest developments that have been happening here on the Hbar chart, which at the time of this recording is holding above the 20-day MA here on the 4-hour chart, which is now acting as support for us to continue gearing up. We have also managed to break above a key area of resistance at around the $0.0639 mark, and the moment we managed to break above that, we even saw a retest of that key area of resistance, and that is better seen here on the 1-hour chart, where you can see the retest, which is right here. We have also continued to obey the Elliot structures, where you can see that we had been seeing a bit of a breakdown to the lower side in the formation of these larger Elliot wave count 2, in a move that has also managed to get into the minimum retracement area, which lies between the $0.0669 mark and the $0.05 mark, in a move that gave us a low at around the $0.0546 mark. And I now believe that we have bottomed out in the formation of this wave 2, and whatever we are seeing at the moment is the start of an impulsive wave to the upside in the formation of this wave 3. And before I get further into the technical analysis and also give you my next price targets to the upside in the formation of that wave 3, first give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the channel membership. And allow me to first give you a recap of what has been happening, where you can see that after making our lower low at around the $0.0356 mark, we started this massive bounce to the upper side, obeying the Elliot structures, where you can see that I have this Elliot structure in yellow having the wave 5, giving us a peak at around the $0.0988 mark. And after seeing the formation of that 5 wave structure to the upper side, we completed an even larger Elliot wave count 1 to the upper side. And after seeing the formation of a larger Elliot wave count 1, whatever we expected next was a corrective structure to the lower side in the formation of a larger Elliot wave count 2, and using the Fibonacci's connecting them from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, that gave me a minimum retracement area in the formation of that wave 2 between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.78, which is a target area that we have fully maximized. And also to give you another reason as to why I believe we have bottomed out in the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 2, within the formation of that wave 2 we also expected to see an ABC corrective structure also play out, having the wave C fully maximizing our target area and also giving us the low for that second wave, and sketching out a target area to the lower side in the formation of this wave C by connecting the trend-based Fibonacci from the high of that wave A to the low of that wave A, then dragging the fibs to the high of that wave B. That gave me a minimum target area to the lower side in the formation of that wave C at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $0.0604 mark, which is a target area that we fully maximized in a move that gave us a low at around the $0.0543 mark. And I now believe that whatever we are seeing at the moment is the start of this massive bounce to the upside in the formation of this wave 3, and sketching out a target area to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3 by connecting the trend-based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave. That gives me a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $0.1558 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting Hbar to do in the formation of this wave 3. And in the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 3, I'm also expecting to see a 5 wave structure in formation within the formation of that wave 3, having the wave 5 fully maximizing our target areas and also giving us the high for that higher Elliot wave count 3 to the upper side. So that is what I'm expecting here on the short-term scenarios, and I believe we are seeing such a scenario, which is a fractal wave within the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 3 here on the 1-hour chart. So jumping to the 1-hour chart for further analysis and also give you the micro Elliot wave counts that I'm expecting to play out in the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 3. Here on the 1-hour chart, you can see that down here, this is where we made our low in the formation of that second wave, and after seeing that low, we have been seeing a very massive bounce to the upper side. And by first giving you a measure from that low down there to the highs that we have made, you can see that the market is up by more than 26.21%, which is a very nice bounce to the upper side. And getting to the Elliot wave structures, that is the micro Elliot wave counts that I'm expecting to play out, we can term these as our first wave to the upper side. Then we have seen a corrective structure over here in the formation of this wave 2, and after seeing the formation of that wave 2, we saw the formation of this chart pattern, which is a double bottom, which is a chart pattern that normally breaks to the upper side, and its minimum target area at around the $0.061 mark we fully maximized since we saw the breakout to the upper side and continued gearing up in what I'm terming is the formation of that wave 3 in a move that has now given us a peak at around the $0.0687 mark. And there are chances that whatever we are seeing over here is is the formation of this wave 4, and once we see the low for that fourth wave, then we can expect another massive bounce to the upside in the formation of that wave 5, and getting to see whether the wave 3 has done the minimum that we expect a wave 3 to the upper side to do by connecting the trend based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave down there to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave. That gave me a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $0.0675 mark, which is a target area that we have fully maximized. And I believe that whatever we are seeing at the moment is that corrective structure in the formation of that wave 4, and connecting the Fibonacci's from the low of the second wave to the high of that wave 3, that gave me a minimum retracement area in the formation of that wave 4 between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.382, and I can mark that target area down here. And this target area lies between the $0.0637 mark and the $0.0622 mark, and it is within this blue target area down here that I'm expecting now to see the low for that fourth wave to the lower side. And I'm also expecting to see an ABC corrective structure play out, and I believe we are seeing such a scenario having this as the wave A. Then this might be the move giving us the high for that wave B before we can see one more leg down into this blue target area in the formation of that wave 4 to the lower side. And once we fully maximize our target area, then that will be another perfect entry to get back into Hbar, so that we can be able to ride this massive bounce to the upside in the formation of this wave 5. And the moment we see the formation of that wave 5, then that will be completing an even larger Elliot wave count 1 to the upper side. So that is what I'm expecting here on the short term scenarios. And we can also be able to sketch out a target area to the upside in the formation of this wave 5 by connecting the trend based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then drag the fibs to the high of that wave 3, and the first target area is the fib level 0.618, and that is at around the $0.0729 mark. So the moment we see a corrective structure in the formation of this wave 4, then expect another explosive move to the upside, giving us a peak at around the $0.0729 mark as the minimum in the formation of that wave 5 to also complete the formation of that larger Elliot wave count 1. So that is what I'm expecting here on the short term scenarios. And also taking a look at the indicators on the RSI, we are trading at around the 61 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to fully support higher prices. Also taking a look at the MACD, we have been able to print a bullish cross, fully supporting higher prices in the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 3. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll be keeping you updated.